Good morning, guys. Afternoon. I usually do these in the morning. Did you see that? That was like a routine that happened. Good afternoon, guys. How's it going? Good evening. Hope you have had an amazing day. As you can see, I just got out of work. Hair's not done. Hands are still dirty, but that's alright. Had some things come to thought that have come to thought before, but really applied, I think, or could apply to you today, depending on what you went through, and I really wanted to share it with you before it got too late and you got home and you got into your evening with your family. So, if you jump on, I am thankful for it, and we will see you in a second. Hey, sister, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Alright, let me take 1 second. I am going to invite some people. Boom, 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 boom. Hope everybody had a great evening, afternoon, work day, whatever. Super excited to be on here and get after it. Alright, so if you're just joining us, thank you for being on. Thank you so much. Hey Jesse, hey Savannah, thanks everybody for being on. I'm going to give Facebook a few minutes to do its job before I do my job. They got to build an audience. So I hope everybody had a great day. If you had a not so great day, I hope this helps. Right? I hope this helps. So what we're going to talk about today, I think a lot of people have went through, or a lot of people go through every single day. Every single day. And they don't even realize it. And that's why I really wanted to touch on it, because I think not even a lot of people, I think most people will have at least one day a week that this happens to them, and they don't even realize that's what's going on. So let me see what we got. What time is it? Alright, let's give it Facebook like 1 more minute to do its job, and then we will get started. Give me some shouts out. Hey, what's up, Moy? Let me know how you guys are doing out there in the world, wherever you are at, whatever you are doing. I hope that you're doing it well, and peace comes to you as you do it. So let's go ahead and get started, right? Alright, guys. So thank you so much, as always. My name is Brian Austin, brought to you by awesome. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Brandon, thanks for being on. Alright, as always, my name is Brian Austin, brought to you by ThunderMadeLife.com. This is the LifeSmith Project, and the show today on LifeSmith TV is Daily Clock Defense, right? We want to give you something at the end of the day, not just the beginning. A lot of these we do in the morning, but every now and then something comes to me in the afternoon on the way home, and I just want to share with you to make sure that you give your family the best of you, not just the rest of you that's left after work when you're tired or you don't necessarily feel 100% anymore. So what I want to cover today, guys, is, was it really a bad day? Was it really a bad day? I think a lot of us can relate to having a bad day at work or works or job or jobs or whatever different hats you have to wear throughout the day. A lot of us do more than one thing in a 10 to 12 hour process, so putting on those different hats or going through those different things can often be stressful, and I think a lot of the time what we're guilty of, and I read this a few months ago, and once I read it, it changed my days, my daily mode of operation a lot. And especially the way I dealt with roadblocks or problems that came up in the day. Excuse me. And what it said is, was it a bad day? Or was it just a bad 5 minutes that you drug out all day? I'm going to say that again. Was it a bad day? Or was it just a bad 5 minutes that you drug out all day? See, because we go through our day and we do different things, and we might have one bad meeting or one bad experience or one bad lunch, sales meeting, or one, terrible student, or one bad kid, or whatever that we have to deal with, or, one customer, whatever that is and it aggravates us. Now, do we have that happen at 9:30 in the morning and we're still upset and having a bad day at 4:30? See, because we're human beings, right? And we can't change the fact that other people are going to be difficult. You're going to go through things dealing with different people. There's so many variables, especially, if you're in a position of management or you're in a position of, ownership where you deal with a lot of different things and different people. You might have walk into a forest fire. I love what my man Gary Vee says. He says, as an owner, you're a firefighter. Or as a manager or a president or a pastor or somebody that runs things, a lot of the time you're a firefighter. That's your job. Because most of the things that are presented to you are a fire that you have to put out. Because it's a problem that somebody else can't solve. So it becomes your fire that you have to put out. Now, do you let the fire at 8 o'clock in the morning still make you come home grumpy to your family that had nothing to do with the fire at 5 o'clock? Who's been guilty? Because I know I have. I know I've had moments throughout my day that were bad and or frustrating or anything like that in a work day, because that's absolutely normal to happen. And we let it affect us still at 5:30, 6 o'clock. And you know what? The people that we love the most did absolutely nothing to deserve to get cussed out. But because we have not taken the time to realize that it was affecting us that much, we just react, right? We just live in reaction. So we take out emotions that have nothing to do with the people that we love at home on the people that we love at home. That's why I say that sentence, that they deserve the best of you, not just the rest of you. Because when you're upset or you're overtired or you're whatever, you're just giving them the remainder of what you have. So what I hope to do with these, and every time that I can do one afterward as well, I will. What I hope to do with these is to let people understand and refocus their mindset and put themselves back together and let whatever that BS was from today go. Whatever it was, it doesn't matter what it was. Because, when your kids run up to you super excited to tell you about what happened at school today and you brush them off because you haven't decompressed yet, they still feel the same amount of neglected. They don't understand. So is it up to them as children that don't actually understand the world and don't have the responsibility to just get over it and get that that's how mommy and daddy are after work? Or is it up to you as a parent to take the responsibility to put yourself back together and put back on the smile that they deserve to see and that they run up hoping to see when they come to you? Now, I don't expect you to be a robot or be perfect, but I expect you to work at it. Because if you don't, and you take it out on them, it was purposeful. Not on purpose. There's a difference. But it was purposeful because you intended to do nothing to change it. So what I want you to do when you have those moments or you have those, irks or whatever happens throughout your day, understand that you're human, right? And you're going to have emotions, you're going to have feelings, you're going to go through it. And that's completely normal. I'm not telling you to walk around happy sunshine, rainbows, pink elephants, bunnies, and kittens all day. That is unrealistic. I don't like that word, but it's very unrealistic to expect someone to not have emotions throughout the day or just be bulletproof to emotion, okay? But I do expect you to check your reactions. I do expect you to be responsible for your reactions. Okay, because you can choose to fuel a fire that makes your day worse, or you can choose to understand that situation is over with. You can see that you resolved it the best you could at work, or you leave it at work. It's pink elephants or bust, I know, babe. But you got to understand that your family, that you're working for, and that you're making all those sacrifices for, and that you probably got cussed out and couldn't cuss somebody back out for because you need your job or your situation or whatever for your family, so you had to bite your tongue. Don't then go home and not bite your tongue to them. Don't bite your tongue for a check for them and then not bite your tongue when it comes to them. And not check yourself on the way that you speak to them. Because they don't deserve that. So, I hope that this helped. Understand that you can have a bad 5 minutes or a bad 30 minutes or even a bad hour, but that doesn't have to become a bad day unless you allow it to. So what I want you to ask yourself, if you are checking out or clocking out or on your way home and you're having, got that feeling still, you got something inside you and it wasn't the best day, I want you to ask yourself, was it really a bad day? Or was it a bad 5 minutes or a bad hour that I let have the power over my whole day? I love you guys. I hope you got value from this. If you did, there's my man down here with the little plus sign. He is the share guy. He's a superstar. He will get this information out to your friends and your family. Because if you got value from this, understand that someone you know will get value from it as well. You hang out with people you know, like, and trust that are just like you. That's probably why you're friends. So I love you guys. As I said before, this is Brian Austin with ThunderMadeLife.com. If you ever need anything, feel free to reach out. And if you type at the top in the search bar, the LifeSmith, all one word, the brand page will come up and the mission page will come up, and you can see what we're doing there and the awesome things we are trying to do with people. So, because it's about one thing, and that is that you can unlock whatever future you want, regardless of your past. That does not matter. Your past doesn't even, or your future doesn't even ask about your past when it sees if you're qualified for your dreams. So, I love you guys. Have an amazing